Hey, I'm Josh, and I've created this channel so I can talk about things that, well, I'm interested in, such as computer programming, programming languages, game engines, games. I could make tutorials, but most importantly, I would like to create a development log about a game that I will make. It doesn't exist yet, but I do have an outline. The working name I have for the game is Mansion. To help me understand what the game is going to actually be like and what it's going to be about, I wrote a really short blurb. Imagine at the very start of the game you have a video. A boy is out the front of a giant spooky mansion. There's storm, wind and lightning, with a walkie-talkie talking to girl who is trapped inside. Boy walks up to the front door and enters. He walks to the center of the entrance area and is whacked on the back of the head with something. Boy wakes up in a small closet with nothing. So in the game, the player must avoid monsters by hiding from them. They may also be able to use items to set traps, like a tripwire, for example. Your goal is to rescue the girl and escape, of course. On a PC, the player would use WASD and the mouse to click and drag doors to open them. On a console, the player would use two joysticks and the triggers to do the same exact thing. There is a visibility system as well, which prevents the player from seeing outside the current room. Other games have this effect, but it's pretty much the best way to stop the player from seeing outside the current room. And I also like the idea of slightly opening a door and being able to see slightly outside of the room. The monsters could also attack the doors, Penumbra or Amnesia style. It's worth noting that I like adventure games, puzzle games, story-based games, and horror games. And occasionally I like a racing game or a shoot 'em up, but let's leave those ones aside. An important part of the game, I think, is that the lighting system has transparency support. So you could imagine there is a red window and a white light on one side, which will cast red light on the other side of the red window. This could be used for puzzles, such as like a laser shining through a window, reflecting off mirrors, and you would have to achieve the correct color by shining the laser through the correct windows. The player wouldn't be able to get any weapons during the game unless it was just a one-time use kind of thing to solve a particular puzzle. This would allow me to make the monsters scarier, kind of like Amnesia did. That's it for the notes that I've taken in this booklet. There are other things like a mini-map and notes about the art style, but they're kind of just random thoughts. I'm definitely a beginner when it comes to game development, especially game design. I'm a programmer, I understand things to do with programming, I understand the graphics. When it comes to actually making a game from start to finish, this is going to be brand new for me. So I hope to use this project as kind of a Kickstarter. I want to start it, finish it, put it on Steam, market it, all of that kind of stuff, so that I just understand everything to some degree. As I learn stuff, hopefully I'll make tutorial videos. I definitely like various programming languages, so I might even make videos about them. I've chosen to use Unity engine for this project. I've looked through various engines, I've even considered writing my own engine, but I figured Unity is the best choice for me right now, because it will handle all sorts of things like controller support, graphics hardware, it will make things work for me. And the pricing scheme is good. It's free until I actually start making money, so thumbs up to Unity for that. In my next video, I'll hopefully do some actual development. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you.